Welcome to the deep dive. Let's jump right in. The whole world of work has shifted, hasn't it?
Oh, dramatically, yeah.
We're just miles away from that, industrial revolution mindset, where it was all about standardization, manual tasks.
Right, following the instructions. Workers were, well, kind of seen as just hands doing the job.
That old model, it just doesn't fit anymore, does it?
Not at all. Now,
Mm.
growth, success, it really hinges on ideas. Ingenuity, people actually working together.
Collaboration, yeah.
Think about it whether you're coding software or in a hospital or even managing complex logistics.
Right.
You're basically a knowledge worker.
Exactly. We're all expected to bring our brains to the table, work with others, solve these tricky problems that are always changing.
And for companies to really thrive, they need to be creating new value constantly. That really comes down to how well they use the talent they've got.
Which brings us to some interesting insights, particularly from Amy Edmondson's work, Fearless Organization. It really digs into what kind of environment you need for that talent, that knowledge to actually flourish.
Right. Because it's not as simple as just hiring the smartest people you can find.
And that's really our mission for this deep dive, isn't it? To unpack why just having brilliant individuals isn't the full story.
Yeah.
You can assemble this amazing team, looks great on paper, but if the atmosphere isn't right,
Then all that crucial knowledge, those insights, maybe questions, potential problems.
oh, they might just stay buried, never see the light of day when you actually need them most.
And that's a key point from the book. Talented people, they often know things, they see things that are vital, but they hold back.
Why, though?
Well, it's often not that they don't realize something's important. It's more, as the source material suggests, a kind of fundamental reluctance.
A reluctance.
Stemming from fear, basically. Fear of looking ignorant, maybe.
Yeah.
Fear of being wrong, or, worried about offending someone or causing conflict.
Okay, wow. This reluctance, that feels really critical. Because the things people hold back are the exact things you need for knowledge work to succeed.
Precisely. Concern someone spotted, questions that could clear up confusion.
Admitting a mistake early on when it's still fixable, or even just sharing those half-formed ideas, the slightly risky ones that could lead somewhere amazing.
And think about how much more team-based work we do now.
Right.
When people are collaborating constantly, this withholding just creates a massive bottleneck. The team's collective brain, if you like, it can't work properly if individuals aren't putting their pieces of the puzzle on the table.
So hiring talented people is just step one.
Exactly. They have to be able to communicate openly, honestly with each other for the whole team thing to actually work.
So following the insights here, for all this knowledge work, this teamwork to really take off, the workplace needs what Edmondson calls psychological safety,
That's the term,
an
yeah.
environment where people feel safe enough to take those little interpersonal risks,
Like asking the supposedly dumb question,
or offering an idea that might not be fully baked yet.
or pointing out a potential issue without, fearing they'll get shot down or blamed.
And this safety, this feeling, that's what unlocks the flow of all that crucial information.
Yeah. If you connect it all up, the real barrier to being agile, to innovating, to solving really complex stuff, it's usually not that the organization lacks smart people.
It's the human element.
It's the fear. That fear stops the intelligence from being properly shared and used through open collaboration.
So wrapping this up, what does it all really mean for us? We've seen that in this world driven by knowledge, by collaboration. The biggest hurdle often isn't a lack of smarts. It's whether people feel safe enough to actually share what they know.
That fear of looking bad or being wrong, it just dams up the flow. Questions, concerns, mistakes, even those fragile new ideas, they get stuck.
So for teams, for knowledge work to really hit its stride, the environment just has to be one where people feel, well, psychologically safe to speak up.
Yeah, absolutely.
This deep dive really underscores that thriving today isn't only about getting individual talent in the door,
No, fundamentally, it's about building a culture and atmosphere.
where knowledge can actually move freely because people aren't afraid to share it.
So maybe here's something important for you, the listener, to think about in your own work, your own team. What's maybe one small thing, one tiny shift that could happen to make it feel just a little bit safer for someone to voice that half-formed idea, or maybe share a potential worry?